What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redden here with the episode 7, of the unemployment challenge. I have now completed the second set of fixtures, so I've now played everyone for the second time in the season. It's not gone too great, but that's to be expected considering we are a bit poor, to be honest, so hopefully just survival will do us. So let's go straight into the fixtures. Our first game was a 2-1 home defeat by Bohemians. Connor Murphy putting Bohemians 1-0 up in the 26th minute. They went in 1-0 at half time. Gary Sheehan doubled Bohemians' lead in the 48th minute. John Tierney did pull one back for us in the 81st minute. And then we did have a goal disallowed with just 5 minutes to go. Unfortunately, I believe our player was offside. And I think, to be fair, he was a mile offside. But it was really disappointing after to get a goal disallowed, but that happens, I suppose. 13 shots to 7 in Bohemians' favour. They had 4 on target to my 2, and they had 58% of possession. We then took a bit of a hammering against Sligo Rovers, losing 6-2. Scott Linton put them 1 up in the 11th minute. Stuart Lewis then doubled the tally on the 19th minute. Rowan Vine then made a 3 in the 22nd. John Tierney pulled it one back for us in the 25th. 26th, Rowan Vine scored again to make it 4-2. And Gavin Pearce finished off the first half scoring to make it 5-2 to Sligo. I didn't really know what was going on there. I just couldn't believe it. Thought we might have a chance against them, but it was definitely not to be. Timmy Malloy pulled us back to 5-2. 25 minutes to go. And with just 1 minute to go, Liam Martin ran off the scoring to make it 6-2 to Sligo. 33 shots to 8 in their favour, 17 on target to my 4, and they had 59% possession. We then followed that up with a 4-4 George Drogheda, and this was really annoying. Tierney put us 1 up in the 32nd minute. He then doubled the tally on the 43rd minute. O'Brien pulled them back to 2-1 in the 49th minute. James Hands made it 3-1 in the 70th minute with a penalty. Then with 78th minute they made it 3-2 for O'Brien again, and then Majala pulled Drogheda level in the 81st minute to make it 3-3. And this is where it gets even more annoying. We actually went in front in the 90th minute through Alex Byrne, but in 3 minutes into added on time Majala scored again to make it 4-4, and we threw away a 2-goal lead and twice, and then threw away with just 3 minutes to go. To make it even worse, they had Dean Lawrence, our centre back, sent off with just 32 minutes to go. So we went 3-1 up, they went a man down, and they still managed to put it all level. We then lost 4-2 to Bray Wanderers. What I forgot to do was the stats. 21 shots to 11 in Drogheda's favour. They had 10 on target to my 5, and I had 51% possession. We then lost 4-2 to Bray Wanderers. Tierney put 1 up in the 19th minute. Ryan then equalised for them in the 33rd minute, and we went in level at 1-0. Paul Dunphy put Bray 2-1 up in the 53rd minute. John Tierney then pulled us level just 5 minutes later. With 13 minutes to go, Barry Clancy put Bray 3-2 up, and then with 7 minutes to go, James O'Brien made it 4-2. And as again, Colm Horgan had a shocker and 3.7. 20 shots to 7 in Bray's favour. They had 12 on target to my 3 and 56% possession. We then took a break from the league and went to the Challenge Cup, and we drew 2-2 with Malahide United. Glasgow put Malahide 1 up in the 48th minute. O'Connor equalised for us on the hour mark. 12 minutes to go, Glasgow then doubled his lead to make it 2-1. Doubled his tally, to make it 2-1. Thankfully, John Tierney pulled us level pretty much a last kick of the game and took us to a replay. 9 shots each. They had 4 on target to my 3 with 53% possession. Thankfully, we came away from the replay with a 2-0 win. John Tierney in the 25th minute put us 1-0 up, and then he doubled the tally to finish off the scoring with 20 minutes to go to give us a 2-0 win. Stats, it was 10 shots to 3 in my favour, 2 each on target, and they had 51% possession. We then lost 2-1 at Derry City. Mark Griffin put Derry 1 up in the 11th minute. Paul Burns and doubled the lead for Derry with just 26 minutes to go. With 13 minutes to go, Stephen Rodden pulled one back for us, but we weren't able to make any more chances. It was 17 shots to 5 in Derry's favour, 9 on target to my 2, and they had 73% possession. Then a very important game against UCD, and we drew 2-2. Tierney was 1-0 up within 20 seconds. Jason Malloy pulled UCD level with 8 minutes to go before half time, and that's how it stayed. And then with just 13 minutes to go, John Flood looked like he took 3 points for UCD. However, with just 4 minutes to go, James Hand equalised to give us a very important point. 16 shots to 12 in UCD's favour. They had 7 on target to my 3 with 56% possession. We then lost 1-0 at Cork. Graham Cummins getting the goal just 8 minutes into the game. We didn't take many chances. We didn't have many chances, to be fair. And we unfortunately ran out 1-0 losers. 19 shots to 3 in Cork's favour. They had 5 on target to my 1 with 57% possession. We then lost 3-0 at home to St Patrick's. Dean Marshall put St Patrick's 1-0 up in the 22nd minute. I then had Jason Murphy sent off with a straight red card just 10 minutes later. Within 60 seconds, Tommy Stewart put St Patrick's 2-0 up. And then with 16 minutes to go, Ross Gaynor made it free to put St Patrick's out of sight. 25 shots to my 1. They had 12 on target to none for me and 64% possession. We then picked up our one and only win of the section, a rather shocking 2-1 win over Shamrock. Ronan Conlon put us 1 up in the 11th minute. Brian Prunty equalised for Shamrock with 23 minutes to go, but just 2 minutes later Conlon doubled his tally to make it 2-1. We held on to take all 3 points. 7 shots to their 15. They had 7 on target to my 3 with 54% possession. We then lost 2-0 at Limerick. Dennis Bahan put them 1 up in the 21st minute, and just 9 minutes after the second half started, he made it 2. 6 shots to 5 in their favour. They had 4 on target to my none, with 56% possession going their way. In the final game of the section, we drew 1-1 at Dundalk. Williams and Nubley putting us 1 up in the 44th minute, and then just 10 minutes into the second half, Sam Parkin put Dundalk level, and we ended up drawing 1-1. Is that a former English player? It is, the Exeter player. And with the stats wise, 22 shots to my 6. They had 6 on target to my 2 and 51% possession. So in that section we came with 5 points. We are bottom with UCD, joint bottom, 14 points each. Just 1 goal difference separating us. We're 7 adrift of Drogheda. I think it's going to be between us and UCD for that final place. A little worrying as I actually go to UCD. In the third round of Senior Challenge Cup, we got Tolka Rovers, who are a non-league side. So we have a good chance to get into the quarter-finals there. Some all Irish, all Premier Division games. We got just the one. Derry got Dundalk, and that's it. So hopefully there should be some upsets. Stats-wise, I think it's going to be pretty appalling, to be fair. Average rating for Conlon, that's not too bad, but that's about it. Leading goal scored, probably like 5. It's 10 for Tierney, and Conlon on 7. So, yeah, it's not too bad, considering we are amateurs. But that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. Tune in next time for an end-of-season review. Hopefully we have stayed up, touch wood. We might do, could be a possible live con for playoffs if I made the playoffs, depending on how it goes. But tune in next time, guys, for the end of season review. And until then, take it steady.